You know, I gotta be honest, I'm mad for my boy Lawrence. I'm mad at this whole situation. That was some grade A BS. It's insanely good drama, but it's some BS. That market crash, that pulling the rug from under our feet, that was a really good play initially. In hindsight, maybe it was a little greedy, but the idea of, you know, getting a large assortment, I think there was like 40 some odd sets of armor that he was bringing to an area that would need armor for upcoming battles and expeditions, all that fun jazz. We would make more money by doing a little more extra work, only for it to be ripped under our feet. We got 2 days to pay back this loan that we can't pay. So if we don't get the money, it has been established it's about 10 years of rowing a boat to pay off what he'll owe. And then the ending moment of him lashing out at Holo, and the worst part is most people would lash out in that moment. Everyone in their life will say things they don't mean or will amplify their feelings because they're not rationally thinking, because he literally was just told, had she not been there with him, he would have got a loan. And of course, it's not fair to take that out on her, and it's why he's immediately upset with himself, but it's like, BS. This is the type of episode that purposely pisses you off. It wants to enrage you so that when the character overcomes it, it feels more rewarding. But the fact that Spice and Wolf can make you feel as defeated as Lawrence, despite us not having to go to bed knowing that we owe these slimy bastards 47 some odd golds or 10 years worth of labor. But that's some incredible writing. Now, of course, I have full live reactions to all these wonderful episodes of Spice and Wolf over on my Patreon. If you want to see my full and good thought to this or any of these episodes, it's going to be over there exclusively. One thing that did catch me by surprise is what was going on with the church. As soon as I hear father, I'm like, okay, that's not what I was expecting. But the idea that it's just like, honestly, I only just realized I might have been an idiot. She probably just called father because he's a father of the church, not her actual father. But it's still interesting to me because I thought she had no relation really, and she's kind of like shit out of luck and hooked on the church and seemingly probably never gonna escape. Every anime, like, you have, the only time it's shocking that a church, like, here's the thing. A church either being corrupt, manipulative, or just not really the most pleasant people to be around is common. When it's not common is when they're just super nice and everything works out okay. But I wasn't expecting the father angle, and I have a feeling like she's gotta be part of the way we deal with this, because what I was thinking his solution was initially gonna be, personally, I'm of the belief he should just go rob a bank. We got a big bad wolf, let's transform her, either rob a bank or hit the road jack, because at that point, I'm tapping out of this nonsense. But in reality, I was thinking the solution would be find someone who would take the armor for now, who can afford, you know, losing something of value. Like, I don't know what it would be. Maybe it's some apples, some peaches, I don't know, but the equivalent of what he could trade in current day for the price he needs, pay off his loan, and, you know, whoever could sit on the armor till the market goes back up. It's unlikely, but that would feel like a realistic solution. And then I'm starting to think, okay, well, you know, maybe we can get some church money. Maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. Hey, I'm just spitballing ideas. At the end of the day, though, his best bet, because as he says, like, if he doesn't pay the loan or he tries to run, it's a network. Like, he can't go anywhere. Like, he would continuously be shut down for business or turned over to the authorities, right? Like, he couldn't escape this. The network runs deep. So at this point, we hop on the big bad wolf and we just run to the sunset, baby. That's about the best he could do. He'll find a way, I'm sure. The title of next week's episode is very hopeful, but like, the idea of trading the armor to someone who could afford to sit on it for a bit for something of equal value or even the money seems like the best option, but I don't know, he's gonna do something, but it's frustrating, right? Because the initial reveal that we got screwed is like, oh. And then we go to our boy, and he can't really help us much because he can't play favoritism. And I'm like, bitch, you can play some favoritism. I'm all for that. And then Lawrence is like, I wouldn't want you to. I'm like, Lawrence, you an idiot, man. I would absolutely take some favoritism right now. You a bigger man than me. But it's a frustrating episode. Like, there's no other way to put it. It's some grade A BS. It's frustrating. And it gets under your skin because they were doing so well. But the thing that's really fun about the drama in this show is how they use a lot of subject matter that's not really that fun at face value, and when other anime have attempted to do similar things, I've kind of just been like, you know, it is what it is. But market collapse, you know, the manipulation of goods and services and trading is just so fun to follow. And the fact that as we do all this, we also have the growing bond between Lawrence and Holo, which is incredibly adorable, if not frightening, because in this episode, once again, I'm like, goddamn, she really does feel like a wolf and could accidentally slit her throat without even realizing it. There's a reason why you should have a wolf as a pet. I stand by that statement. But their dynamic is so good. And it was very, very heartbreaking when you could tell the way she was looking at him was the way that she would normally see anyone else look at her, especially in her true form, that she's a monster. And that quick moment of heartbreak as she's just so worried for him, and then seeing that side. Of course, she's not saying, like, I'm going to leave him right now because she knows he's frustrated, but it's still her. And her just gently saying, I'll go back to the inn, as he's just so frustrated with himself, is like probably one of the best moments we've seen out of these 9 episodes of Spice and Wolf, and is such effective characterization. It's a hard pill to swallow because you're literally shit out of luck. The world's stupid. I mean, at the end of the day, that man's just upset he doesn't have a booty to clap, and, you know, he's just frustrated. And if he does, he's probably got some old hag in the bedroom, you know? He's jelly is what it is, but it's some BS, man. He's completely shit out of luck right now. The only benefit is we're not really being hunted right now. We do have a little bit of time, but we have like a day left because he was given 2 days for the deadline, and he spent that whole day going to place after place. At one point, he was begging. He was a beggar for pennies, the coppers, whatever the hell they are, right? I assume 100 coppers is a silver and 100 silvers is a gold. That's usually how that works. It's like, we down bad. We real down bad. And not in the horny way, we're just shit out of luck down bad. It ain't good. I mean, I'm absolutely loving this show, but man, episodes like these kind of get you spicy. And I have had people ask me, is Spice Wolf going to be a Tuesday show from now on? And honestly, I have no idea. I have been doing it for a little bit on Tuesdays, but it's really just, I have plans to do it on Monday, but lately I haven't had the energy to do 4 shows, aka 8 videos between YouTube and Patreon on a Monday. So it's like, that's pretty much why. It could come out on Mondays in the late evening, or it will be a Tuesday show. It could be either or. I haven't committed to either day, but just know I like this show a lot, and as long as like I'm not one of 3 people watching it, I'll keep covering it. Don't worry. It's just the season be busy, man. But bullshit. Some bullshit in this episode, but it's some good bullshit. Let me know what you thought down below. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell so you know if I want to upload more Spice and Wolf. And like I mentioned, full live reactions over on Patreon. And hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we got Arthur Kunha, Toby, Ham of Rage, Usei Higure, and Tran Nugan. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.